Alright, so it's been about 7 months since we played Amnesia. Not because it's a bad game by any means, just because I've been putting it off because I am a coward. Not since the first Resident Evil have I been this creeped out by a video game. And it's because Amnesia is it does so well at crafting such a foreboding atmosphere that I don't like playing it. It's just plain and simple. So we're in the old archives here trying to find a piece of the puzzle that leads us back to the labs. From there, I imagine we're going to create some type of concoction that will allow us to remove the organic webbing that is blocking the lower levels. Came in the maths room here and passed a piano on the way as we were exploring around a bit. Piano started to play by itself. So I imagine the monster is going to be making an appearance shortly. Can only hope because, to my knowledge, there's nothing else in the game that's really much of a hazard. And you'll have to bear with me a bit today. We've been having a lot of issues with audio loss and the game crashing sporadically. Get it back up and running, so hopefully everything will hold. And there's our first trigger. I noticed after playing a section, about 5 times over, it's not scary at all anymore. It's more frustrating than anything else.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Alright, so much like the situation we're in now, we are trapped. And is the sanity going down here? Seriously. It's not even that dark. You're just making me waste fuel now. Alright, so can't go that way. There's nothing in there. We have a nice little hole here. Not very good with the hand, but there we go. You just click it enough. Which is weird because I'm pretty sure clicking is just the
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Alright, so we have a puzzle here to fix. And this is essentially where I got to when the game is starting to have issues. So I'll turn those on, turn this one on, because I have tinder to burn, or I did. There's our hint saying, hey, break the glass. Essentially how this is going to break down is they are foreshadowing the monster itself. Apparently it is a soldier who got lost in the woods. became a horribly grotesque creature and now drags living things around in a burlap sack. But in all the bits I've seen, I've never seen a burlap sack. So I guess we'll just have to find out. But the other disconcerting bit is that it moves silently. And it doesn't help that my audio cuts out. But I suppose if it moves silently, it wouldn't make a whole heck of a lot of difference. So we need to move this. But how to do that? You know what? Probably the piano. There. Turn this right side up. There we go. Oh. Well. Alright, we're officially out of tinder here. I was hoping to save more lamp fuel that way. So, Prussia. Oh, you look out of place. Oh. Alright. Now I feel a bit of a fool. So there's 3. We have to be fast. Yeah. Fast, but not reckless. Yay, we solved a puzzle. Alright, but I imagine now is... I'm gonna read something in here, then pants-shitting terror will ensue. Because that's what happens when you pick up a key. Yep. Right on. Another letter. Alright, so Daniel's up to more shady business. Again, just, you know, what was he up to? Why did he do what he did? And, why do you choose to forget? I clearly remember that door not being open. What kills me is that we gotta go through every individual drawer, and there are just so many. And it's just gonna waste my fuel. Pretty sure that was the sound of a monster. And the music picks up. Pretty sure we were here before, though. Yep. So... okay. Okay. Yeah, I remember the wine cellar. We needed a key to get in there, we now have the key. So the question is, do we keep exploring this area, or do we get moving? I say let's explore a little bit more. It won't hurt. Shouldn't hurt. But if I end up dying, I'm going to be thoroughly upset. Study. Burn. Won't budge. Because I'm fairly certain there's a monster hanging about, we want to shut the doors. Alright, and we're back. And I'm really depressed to find out that it only takes me about 30 seconds to clear that part now. You play it 5 times over, and sure enough, that's what you get. So, let's check back in here, see what we got. Let's not forget we have a monster coming. Probably when we try to get out. The game seems to lose a bit of its edge when you get frustrated because it keeps crashing. But I'm probably going to change my tune here shortly. I think we just caught a glimpse of it. He's got indigestion. All we have to do is get to that door. Can we get to that door? Where is he? And I'm shocked at how beautifully he can play that piano. For being such a big, scary, oafish monster. Check our lantern supplies. Open the door. Close the door. Back up slowly. Ah, shit. always one last room. And I thought this thing was supposed to be silent. Sounds like it's throwing up on itself.
May 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
Oh, I get to control this. Yippee skippy.
It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
Mystic light.
I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Alright. So that door's going to lead back in the hallway. We don't need to go there. Let's just head straight out. Do what we can to avoid a monster. This dude be throwing up on himself. Good. I wonder. It just doesn't like the light or what? That's where we want to go. Can't turn that on. I kind of wish they'd pay the royalty fees just to get the Zelda puzzle cleared. Theme going every time you do that. I mean, the bright light and wispy sound's a nice touch, but you can't talk. Alright. So we cleared a section. I think that is a good bit of progress, and I don't want to risk losing that progress. So we're going to save and quit for today. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again soon.